lot of stuff to go through, but very little time, so let's do it. I think that's supposed to be Bugs Bunny, but look, tell me that doesn't look like Buster from Tiny Toons. I guess both could be right. Let's see if they'll do it. Check this out. Ah, look at that. Old school Simpsons. Don't think twice, roll the dice. How much? $15, that's not bad. Go for it, dude. Go for what? I cannot believe it's this hard to find a movie that starts with the letter K that I don't have. This is getting ridiculous now. I would think there's got to be something over here. I don't like that one. Especially don't like this one. I don't even know which one this is. Killing Emmett Young. Well, better than nothing, I guess. Some pre-Disney purchased Star Wars stuff from Disney. 1997. Ghostbusters popcorn tin from Frozen Empire. Treasure box. I guess for nothing important. Guardians 3. And then, is Rocket attached this, or? I don't know if Rocket's attached this, and I don't want to mess with it, but $30 for that. That's $25. Just for confirmation, yes, he is part of the popcorn bucket. That is one creepy looking Pooh Bear. Well, today was certainly more of an ordeal than I was expecting it to be. This was supposed to be a comfortable, easy week for me. I didn't have any new movies to check out this week. I didn't see Backrooms, nor did I see Passengers. So we figured let's go out to a couple of thrift stores. Maybe I can find a movie for the ABC Movie Buying Challenge. Needless to say, we went to 3 different thrift stores, and 2 of them I could find nothing. One was the usual thrift store we go to down the street, which I already was there yesterday, and they didn't really change a whole lot since yesterday, so I was already not expecting to find too much there. But then we went to this other one that I don't know if I ever took you guys inside of this place before, the Jeanette flea market. We went down there. We got there 30 minutes before the place was about to close up, and everything was already closing up as it is. So that footage you saw early on was from there. There was a lot of movies there, and I looked around. It was amazing that I couldn't find one movie that started with the letter K that I didn't already own. I mean, all those movies. You saw how many movies there were there. And maybe if I had taken more time to had more time to look around, maybe I would have found something. But I couldn't believe I couldn't find one movie that started with the letter K. So we went down to this other flea market is further down the road, about 5 minutes away, the Blairsville Fleatique, which I never took you guys in there before, but it's pretty cool in there. I mean, they have a lot of stuff in there, not just movies, but like older stuff. Like there was a bunch of like older signs and all that, and you saw that from the second half of the footage I got there. I didn't think I would, and again, I had a lot of trouble finding movies that started with the letter K that I didn't already own or wanted. I mean, it took me a while, and I really thought I was going to come out very empty, but then I went down to the one aisle where they had a movie that I didn't own, nor did I ever, I really honestly had never seen this movie before, but I heard about it. I've seen the picture for it before, but I figured, what the heck, might as well get it for this here, and it was only $1, so what I got was Kablooey with Lisa Kudrow and Christine Taylor. Like I said, I have never seen this movie before, but I mean, that blue guy right there alone makes me kind of curious to see what this thing's all about. According to the back of this, it says, Lisa Kudrow stars as Leslie, a struggling army wife trying to balance work, 2 out-of-control kids, and a never-ending pile of bills on her own. At her wit's end, she begrudgingly asks her out-of-work brother-in-law, Salman, played by Scott Prendergast, who directed this movie, by the way, to move in and lend a hand until her husband comes home. But if dealing with her 2 rowdy nephews isn't hard enough, Salman also takes a part-time job as the faceless blue corporate mascot for a dying internet company. Okay, so I guess that's what this guy here is. But between the boredom, the sweltering heat of his post, and the unique challenges of his uniform, life for Salman is a constant struggle to maintain his sanity. And this also has Conchita Ferrell, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Chris Parnell, and Terry Garr among the cast. And so it's got a good cast overall, and it might not be good. It might actually be kind of good. I thought I reviewed this at one point during time about the movies, but I checked. This came out in July of 2008. I didn't see it on there. I didn't even see it in the leftovers, so I guess I never saw this before. So, yeah, looking forward to checking it out. Hopefully it'll be good, and like I said, it was only $1. It was brand new, wrapped up, too, so double win on that front there, so that was what I got today. from the thrift store. I have a couple other things that came in the mail as I was away, but I'll show you the one thing I got from last week that finally came. Actually, it came Saturday, and I wasn't going to be near my work to go get it from the Amazon thing until Monday. So here it is, Looney Tunes Cartoons, the complete series on Blu-ray. So I have a DVD version and a Blu-ray version. Hey, multiple copies are probably going to be necessary if this Paramount Warner Brothers merger goes through, which unfortunately looks like it is going to go through. So, hey, stock up on all the Warner Brothers titles as you can, because I get a feeling that it's not going to be around for too much. The movie home entertainment department is probably not going to be around for too much longer if this deal goes through. But in addition, when I got back today, there were a couple packages waiting for me. One from something I ordered on eBay a week ago that I won the auction for. A very rare thing for me. I actually won an auction on eBay. And it was for the 4K of The Walk. This is the last great Robert Zemeckis movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's based off the guy who was an acrobat, and he decided to go ahead and tightrope across the World Trade Center in the 1970s. You got him and Ben Kingsley in this. I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought it was a really good film, and I found it at a reasonable price online. It's in 4K. I don't have the 4K version of this. This is the first time it's coming out. So yeah, figured why not get it. But then this came today, and I was kind of surprised because it actually got here a couple days before it's supposed to come out everywhere. And that is, of course, The Flintstones on Shout Factory's 4K Stone Book. If there's any real complaints I have about this, it's the fact that, yeah, it describes itself as a stone book, but as you could probably tell, not made of stone. Failure, Shout Factory! You have failed miserably on it. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, it's going to be hard to do an actual book made out of stone, because how the heck are you going to get this open How are you going to get this open? But it's a nice looking steel book, though. You got Fred's usual attire on the front, and then on the back, you got Barney's attire there. J-card for a second. But you open this up, and you've got the 4K as well as the Blu-ray version of it, with a guy that supposed to look like John Goodman, but man, does not look like John Goodman, at least from this picture right here. And I'm guessing behind here, you're going to find Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill. Rosie O'Donnell as Barney and Betty, and yep, there they are, the whole Flintstone gang right there. And of course, on the Blu-ray, you've got Pterodactyl, just a random pterodactyl there. And then on the 4K, you have a random elephant, like cleans the dishes and all that for them. But I was kind of surprised the Dictabird wasn't on here. But I grew up with this movie overall. It is not a great movie in general. It's a very flawed film, but a fun flawed film overall. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a fun flawed film. But you get a lot of really cool bonus features on here. I mean, Shout Factory does not usually do very wrong on this. Of course, it would have been nice if this was actually a stone book. I mean, like I said, I know it's going to be hard to do, but you know, when Noah came out, they actually did try to make a slipcover that was wooden, but was still paper-like. So, I don't know, maybe they could have done that, but regardless, it's cool to get this early. I ordered this from Groove Entertainment, so yeah, Groove Entertainment, I'm starting to realize, is probably the place I should go to pre-order specific Blu-rays and all that type of stuff, which I should have thought of that for the One Battle After Another Steelbook that comes out on Tuesday, because I know that's going to be incredibly hard to find, but hopefully I'll get my hands on it soon. But so there you go, that's the Flintstone Steelbook right there, and that's one of 3 Blu-rays I'm looking forward to get this week. The other Hoppers, which I did pre-order from Amazon, and the aforementioned One Battle After Another. So well, there you go. All the latest titles I have there this week, and that's it. That's it for this episode of Movie Stop. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification button, check out some of our last episodes, and I'll see you guys next week. So until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.